Hey guys, and welcome to another one of my videos. It has been a sunny couple of days and we've definitely enjoyed the nice sunshine. So today we're going to have story time and we're going to draw World of Warcraft character. It's an OC. So get your tablets, get your tea, get your coffee, and let's have a chat and draw. So this OC was made by winterwolfart.official. So they drew Gladius and did an amazing job. Thank you so much for this piece. And also they made this music for Gladius. I am playing it now, but this is Gladius's theme song and I will be using it because I absolutely love it. So I was really happy to draw this. I actually was a WoW player. I was absolutely addicted to the game. When I say addicted, I played night and day for actually a few years and gained some weight doing it. Fortunately, I've actually lost a lot of the weight and that part is good, but I had to really look at my life after a while and be like, man, this is not really what I want to do for hours and hours and hours. But I loved World of Warcraft. So this character obviously is a druid, and I think the OC actually has different markings than the druids in WoW do because they just don't exist in WoW, these particular markings. So when I was asked to draw this character, I was really happy to because it brought back memories. Going back to World of Warcraft, I played a lot during, I would say, Kata. I did some on Lich King, Kata, and then I was really big into Pandaria. And then I quit for a while. I played every now and then with those other expansions, but I didn't really play a whole lot. And then I got really back into it in Legion. I really liked Legion. And I also played all of in Dragonflight, but I have not played any of this expansion. So if you were to ask me anything, I would not know anything of what's going on really in this expansion other than what my friends have told me. But anyway, so I love this OC. I'm really happy with how I drew this and how this character turned out. Okay, so what do I play now? Well, right now, I pretty much just play some League of Legends, mostly with my family, my brothers for the most part, and TFT, Teamfight Tactics, pretty much it. I played some Age of Empires, a little bit of that. That was kind of fun. But right now, I don't really play a whole lot of video games. I spend a lot of my time drawing art, and I spend a lot of my time running business, you know, being an adult, adulting. I do miss sometimes playing video games, but I haven't really had a whole lot of time to play video games. However, yesterday I was actually able to play with my brothers and I was working on trying to record it, but I didn't record it correctly, so I didn't save it. I just was, working on streaming stuff because eventually I would love to stream. I don't know. I think it'd be a lot of fun to stream a little more. One of my brothers is visiting from out of town because he is going to college and he is in town basically for spring break. And for some reason, every time this particular brother of mine comes into town, he always gets into some sort of either accident or his car breaks down. Don't ask me why. It just happens. I'm not entirely sure why this happens. So last 2 times he came down to visit us, his car broke down. No, he got into an accident twice for different reasons. Don't ask me. Maybe he was driving recklessly. I don't know. But then he comes down this time and his alternator goes out. And it's like, man, you must have some sort of curse. I mean, what is this? Why do you either get in an accident or have trouble just getting home? It's almost like you can't get home. Okay, so let me give you a little background about this brother. So this particular brother of mine, he likes to find the weirdest animes and watch it. Let me just say, he has said to me, and this was what he said yesterday. He told me he watched Food Wars 3 times through. And it's I don't know if I could get through even the first time of watching it. No offense, but I don't know what kind of animes I don't know how you enjoy anime like that. I like anime. Anime girl, obviously. But I just don't see how you can enjoy Food Wars over and over 3 times. Like, I maybe as a joke, but like, there's not a whole lot of depth. Well, one time he was like, no, really, there's a good story. There's actually a really good story to it. I'm like, okay, but is that the reason why you watch it? Anyway, going on a tangent. So, yes, he is the brother that loves to find, like, the weirdest animes. Somehow, he ends up going to a Christian college. Now, none of us have gone to Christian colleges. This is the first time that he has gone to a Christian college. And apparently, and I didn't know this existed, okay, guys? I did not know this existed. But apparently, he has something called chapel. Okay, but, like, God knows he needs it. Like, he needs chapel. I'm gonna say Food Wars is probably not the worst of the animes he's watched. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Like, he needs chapel. But I will say that I didn't know this, but apparently when you go to chapel, like, apparently it's like accredited class. So you have to go sit in chapel and you get credits. Well, we're talking about it yesterday. So, like, what's chapel like? Like, what do you do? And he's like, well, we just sit on our phones and just be in chapel. And I'm like, okay, like, but what if you don't go? And he's like, well, this semester I haven't gone a whole lot. I haven't done a whole lot of chapel and I need to make it up. And I'm like, how do you make up chapel? Like, how on earth do you make up going to chapel? And he goes, well, you have to watch it. What? You watch chapel on TV? Yeah, I gotta watch chapel. Guys. Like, okay, I respect it. I do, but he has to watch it. Just go to chapel. And he's like, do you want to go to chapel with me? Enjoy chapel with me? By the way, I'm not making a statement about religion, or I'm not even making a statement about there being a chapel. It's just, to me, it's kind of foreign. I mean, I went to college. I actually have a degree, and like, college never like had that. I went to private school majority of my life too, and we did have church some days, but we never just like had chapel, and it was not ever accredited class. So it's just, to me, it's foreign, I guess. I guess that's the best way to describe it, is just like, even I went to private schools and we didn't have credited chapel class. Now, a lot of times when you go to private school, you do have, I guess, what's called like a religious class, where you learn about religion, you learn about the type of religion, like, and in those cases, like, you're actually learning about, how do I say it, about like prayer, about the history, about, things about it. But like, I never would have thought that church would be an accredited class. It's just interesting. But like, this particular brother of mine, he is kind of the butt to our jokes, you know what I mean? Like, he's the one who will talk his head off. Like, when he's at the dinner table, he just doesn't shut his mouth. He is just the joke that, like, but what's so interesting about him is, even though, he takes it pretty well, he takes, the jokes pretty well, because he honestly doesn't care about what people think about him. I mean, I can really go into stories about it, but he just really has this, like, no filter. He doesn't care, like, how people perceive him, or how like, what people think of him. He just does what he wants. He just lives and says what he wants and doesn't really care. And you'll hardly ever see him embarrassed about anything. So that's kind of why, like, we kind of tease him, especially like about chapel, because if you knew him, it's like, he's not the one to just go to chapel. I mean, he'll go because he has to, but like, he's not one to just go. We love him to death, though. He's a good brother. All of my brothers are great, and I'm so lucky to have them. And being the oldest sibling, I definitely try to be the leader. Yes, see, I try to be the leader, try to show off. Nah, we're actually all really close and really tight because a lot of families, you know, don't really have that. And I'm very lucky and very blessed that my family, we're all close and we all love each other, and we can all get together and have a good time and laugh. And, you know, if we get butthurt about something, because typically we like make fun of each other, that's just how we show love. It's all lighthearted. Like we don't make fun in a mean way typically, but like, you know, we try to keep it light. And a lot of times, you know, it's just to make fun. It's how we show our love. And, you know, if someone gets butthurt, for instance, if someone gets upset or gets butthurt, we get over it and then we move on. And, you know, it's not something where we just stay angry or upset with each other, because we really don't. We all get along, and I don't know, it's just awesome. Actually, one of my other brothers made a YouTube channel too, which is totally different from mine. He has a totally different kind of YouTube channel. And I'm always like, hey, guess what? This is what's happening on my YouTube. Look, I got a new subscriber. Or, you know, we're always like battling it out. It's so much fun. And he's always laughing because he's like, really? How did you get new subscribers? And I'm like, guess what? I was playing Roblox speed paint. So silly, but I love trying new things, and you know, it's just fun to bounce ideas off of my brothers too. I actually have two of my brothers that made YouTube channels, and the one I was talking about today primarily, he actually was the only one who's played Roblox before. So I'm very new to Roblox compared to him, because he used to be really, really hardcore into like Roblox, and then also he was really, really big into Minecraft too. But I think I love doing art here, and that's primarily what my channel's about. I believe my other brother's channel, well, one of my brother's channels is like League of Legends based, and then the brother that I duke it out with, like that we're just battling it out, he has a channel based on like dirt bikes and like motorcycles and stuff, which he's really big into. He gets into like rebuilding and building parts for like motorcycles. They're all like really, really good mechanically wise. They're just really good with their hands and building things, and something I'm just not as good at. Alright guys, so we're getting to be close to the end at this animation. This one took me a little while, honestly, because I was doing two characters and adding a lot of details. Once I finished with the two characters, I decided to add a few shooting stars. So that's pretty much it with this animation is, creating these two characters in the animation, and then creating the background and the shooting stars, and I think it turned out well. I do want to say that some of the photos that I'm using in this video with the coffees and stuff, those are not my photos and they're not my videos. They are from Canva. Since I absolutely love coffee, I thought I'd add them to the video, just kind of a little bit of aesthetic, but I just wanted to let y'all know they are not mine. I do not claim them. So pretty much at the end here is just a bunch of cleanup and then creating the stars, and voila, that's pretty much the end of this particular animation. So I hope that this also inspires you to keep on doing art. I like doing these talks. I didn't really create a story with this character, mostly because it was pretty much a World of Warcraft character, and with World of Warcraft characters, I mean, I could have come up with some lore, I guess. Maybe I will, but I believe this character actually has its own lore, and I didn't really want to step on any toes, so I pretty much wanted just to have story time. I don't know, I'm calling it like coffee tea time with y'all, so hopefully y'all enjoy my coffee tea time story times. I'm really not sure like why my art looks so much better when I do animations than when I draw on that silly little Roblox speed paint. For some reason my Roblox speed paint pictures come out looking terrible sometimes, I think. So I do have at least 2 more collabs I believe I'm doing. I am in the works of doing one more, and so I hope you guys enjoy watching these collabs and these animation collabs. I enjoy making them. And right here is the end result. I hope you guys like it. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe for more content like this. And guys, Don't stop creating.